Today I am doing a Kickstarter showcase ASMR video. If you've seen mine in the past, what I do is I go through and read the Kickstarter page in ASMR style, and pretty much they're all tarot or oracle decks. If I ever see someone on Kickstarter that I like that's not that, and then I'll probably still make a video, but for the most part, it's been Oracle and Tarot. So today, I'm going to showcase the Augury of Bird Tarot, collection of full-color illustrated bird-themed tarot cards. Deck includes the entire major and minor arcana. This project's going on until the end of August. It's being filmed in 2025 or recorded in 2025. So there's plenty of time to back it. She doesn't have a high number, like goal number, so it looks like she'll probably reach it. I don't see why not with that much time. It's in Fort Collins, Colorado, the artist, so I like to highlight that because we all know the world is insane right now, and yeah, it's good information to know if you're not sure, like in terms of shipping costs and things like that. So one thing I would point out is it's the first deck she's created, but she's backed a lot, and she is an artist. She has her own webpage. She sells other things. So just for you to know. One thing I would say is if it's a first time creator, give them a little grace, give them a little understanding, because sometimes, if it's your first time doing something like that, things can be rocky. But usually, like, it sounds like, or from what I saw earlier, she's basically, runs her own, I don't know if she runs her own business, but she sells her art, so it's not like she's, what do you call it, new to the world, I guess, of mixing art and business. So, this is the Augury of Bird Tarot. Augury is the ancient Greek practice of observing bird behavior to interpret omens. An individual known as an augur would watch the birds for signs of what was to come. With this deck, you can be the augur, behold the cards, and learn what the birds have to say. Then she says, "Howdy, my name is Daisy, and I'm an educator and artist based out of Colorado. While I've always had a passion for nature, my love of birds arose out of the COVID-19 pandemic when I joined an online birding community. Since then, birds have become the main focus of my art." The idea for this deck sprouted from an overlap of my love for birds and for the mystical. I received my first tarot deck in 2021 and have since been fascinated by oracle decks. I wanted to redesign the major arcana to feature birds that connected back to the meaning of each card. After completing the major arcana, I was inspired to illustrate the rest of the minor arcana, and Augury of Bird Tarot was born. And then she shows a picture of a partial deck with just a major arcana cards, but the full deck will include, all 78 of the major and minor. I'm not sure if these are the backs she'll use, but if she is, they're very cute. I think that is an American goldfinch. I'm not sure what the orange and black one is, and obviously that's an owl. I'm not sure. Maybe a barn owl? I'm not sure. I don't know my birds well. The Augury Oracle deck contains 78 full-color, digitally illustrated cards featuring birds from all around the world. This deck includes a broad range of feathered friends, ranging from iconic tropical birds to background feeder birds. I wanted to feature a mix of both recognizable and unusual birds in this deck, and incorporated iconography from the original Rider-Waite tarot deck. So like the Fool shows like a chicken or a rooster on the edge of a cliff. I'm trying to see if I recognize any. Obviously the swan. is the swan is the lover. Maybe a turkey vulture for death. Temperance looks like maybe a chickadee. Peacock for the stars. A magpie, I think, for the tower. There's some falcons, and I think that's a blue jay for the Wheel of Fortune. You guys may know this better than me. This definitely seems like a deck that'd be really good if you're into birding or birds. I like seeing birds or like identifying them just because I like identifying anything really out in nature, but I'm not very good with birds. I don't know them super well. But it's the kind of thing I could see, like, oh, if I was a big bird person, like this would be a perfect deck. So here's a preview of the Minor Arcana. We have the Page of Wands, King of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups is a type of gull, the Queen of Swords, Seven of Wands. I think the Nine of Pentacles is a painted bunting. I'm trying to use what little I know. I think that's a painted bunting, I'm not sure. Five of Cups, Nine of Swords, Four of Wands, Three of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, and Four of Swords. In addition to the cards, each deck comes with 2 companion guides, Prophecy and Heraldry. The Prophecy Guide is intended to aid in interpreting the cards. It provides a short description of the meaning of each of the 78 cards. The Heraldry Guide explores the meaning behind why each bird was chosen for the 22 major arcana cards. Each bird has some connection to its card, and the guide explains my reasoning and provides some fun bird facts. That to me seems really cool. That's another thing that's like, seems like it's a little different. Ooh, I actually saw a black swan out in the wild, which was insane. It looked like out of this world. But I'm really, like, I love guidebooks, so if I had millions of dollars, I would definitely back this deck. Like if I had sort of unlimited funds for the guidebooks alone. Just because I'm like, oh, 2 guidebooks. Insane. The Augury of Bird Tarot deck will be available as a physical or digital deck. The digital deck will be included in every physical deck purchase and will be available shortly after the conclusion of the campaign. Physical decks are estimated to ship by December 2025. Holiday delivery is not guaranteed. Both decks include both companion guides, and add-ons include stickers and prints of select cards. Designs available include the Fool, the Lovers, the Hanged Man, Death, the Sun, and the Moon. More designs may become available if we exceed funding goals. Our stretch goals include an upgraded deck box from a tuck box to like a 2-part box. The kinds that I have that are similar to that are like the Hawking Hills, the Felt Tarot, and the 2 Bugs Tarot. A lot of places, a lot of creators use these kind, but for whatever reason, I guess a lot of mine aren't like that. But they're nice. The only box I'm not a huge fan of is a tuck box, and that's not because it's a tuck box. It's just I break them when I try to open on accident. So another stretch goal will be gold foil edging. I know a lot of folks like it says extra sparkle and shine. I know some folks really like that. And then a tarot journal as an add-on. And it says about the artist. That's a cute picture of her with the pumpkin on her head, or jack-o'-lantern. It says, howdy, I'm Daisy. I'm a Colorado-based artist who typically specializes in watercolor. However, I love exploring different mediums and particularly enjoy lino-cut carving and block printing. This project initially started as a lino-cut project, so the style of this deck is heavily inspired by lino-cut carving, with bold black lines and blocky shapes. I also used iconography from the original Rider Waite's tarot deck and incorporated it into many of the cards. This project has been a labor of love. I've enjoyed every second of figuring out how to design each card. For more of my art, feel free to visit her. She has a shop on the Twitter and Instagram, and says thank you all for your interest and support. I hope we can make this project a reality. And again, she shows the box she had as well as the cards. I guess maybe she must have made either a prototype or maybe sold some as a major. I'm not sure. And then under risks and challenges, it's about like shipping. And oh yeah, she says I have received a sample deck from my planned manufacturer to confirm quality before shipping your decks to you, and I'm very pleased with how this deck came out. One additional but unlikely risk is that I'd have to change manufacturers to delay shipping. That's a cool thing to know. It's always kind of nice when the creator's has actually already created the deck. Because usually, the turnaround's a little quicker and you kind of know what you're getting up front. That's sort of neither here nor there. But for whatever reason, I always like it if that's possible for someone. Because I don't think I'll be able to back this deck, but I think I wanted to go ahead and make a video for you guys in case you didn't know about this deck. I actually saw it from a promo, like a advertisement on Instagram. But what I'll probably do is follow the artist and save her website in case she sells these post campaign, and then if I ever feel called to it, especially once they've come through, someone will probably make videos showcasing it. And if it really, especially like the guidebooks, feel if they like resonate, then I'd reconsider, or maybe ask for it as a gift for a birthday or something. So anyway, so that is get back up to the top, the Augury, a bird tarot. I don't know the art, I don't know the artist, and I don't know the deck, but as far as I can tell, it looks like it's definitely worthwhile if you're a big bird person, or maybe you just like the way the art is done. And the double guidebook is a cool thing. So if you're a guidebook, I don't know what you'd call it, guidebook fiend or whatever, then hopefully that calls to you. So thanks for watching today. I hope this has been either a calming video or a good connection for you to a Kickstarter campaign, or knowing about a deck, or all of the above. Hope you have a good evening or day. I can't sleep, so I went ahead and made this video today. I wanted to make the video, but I went ahead and made it because I'm like, well, I can't sleep, so might as well do something with my time. So hopefully I'll see you again soon, and thank you.